Welcome to Smart Tech and Biz, where innovation meets impact. Today we're diving into a tech showdown that could reshape how you browse the web. OpenAI's Atlas browser versus Google Chrome. Is Atlas just hype, or is it the future of intelligent browsing? Can it outsmart Google's search dominance with built-in AI vibes and productivity tools? For over a decade, Google Chrome has defined how 3 billion people use the internet. It's a passive window, you ask, it shows. But what if your browser could read, reason, and act? OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT, believe we are at a rare, once-a-decade opportunity to rethink what a browser can be about, and how to use one. They just launched Atlas, and it is not trying to beat Chrome. It is here to challenge how we think about the act of browsing and search itself. We are breaking down the biggest competitive threat to Google's most vital product. How exactly does the AI-powered Atlas fundamentally differ from traditional browsers like Chrome and Safari? Let's dive into the future of the web. The first and most dramatic difference is philosophical. AI chat comes first, not as an afterthought. In Chrome or Safari, the URL bar is for navigation or keyword searches. In Atlas, the URL bar doubles as a ChatGPT prompt. Traditional, you enter keywords, expecting a list. Atlas, you type a full conversational question where you'd normally type a URL. Atlas is smart enough to determine if you want to visit a website or get an answer from ChatGPT. When you search, Atlas doesn't throw you into a Google-style list. Instead, it compiles what it thinks are the best results and presents them within a familiar ChatGPT interface. This is a fundamental change in how search works. Now, here is the nuance for you business thinkers. While Atlas does link its sources, those buttons are small enough that OpenAI clearly doesn't expect you to click them. This conversational system effectively marks the end of open-ended search. While this makes the process straightforward for users, it signals a massive shift in internet traffic flow, which we'll cover shortly. The second core difference is workflow. Chrome and Safari force you to be a digital switcher. Tab 1 is research, Tab 2 is ChatGPT, Tab 3 is a document. Atlas aims to be a super assistant that understands your world, eliminating that friction. Context awareness. Atlas is built to be context aware. Tapping the Ask ChatGPT sidebar gives the AI immediate access to the page content, allowing it to summarize, explain, or expand on what you are reading without you copying a single line of text. Productivity. Integration. This is where it directly challenges established giants. If you're drafting a document in Google Docs or Sheets, Atlas can interact with it directly. You can highlight a paragraph and ask Atlas to adjust the tone or grammar, and the rewrite appears in line without copy-paste or formatting tweaks. This is a massive productivity boost and puts Atlas in direct competition with productivity tools like Google's Gemini and Microsoft's Copilot. Seamless utility. Atlas takes standard ChatGPT functionality and integrates it into your main workspace, meaning it doesn't sit outside your workflow. It is part of it. You can even ask it to set a Pomodoro timer, instead of installing a separate extension. Atlas's most revolutionary feature is Agent Mode, available on Plus, Pro, and Business plans. This capability moves beyond browsing with you to browsing for you. The Agent Mode allows the browser to take action, meaning it can browse, click, type, and handle tasks in your logged-in tabs. Sam Altman summarized this by saying the browser is using the internet for you. Use cases. You can delegate complex tasks. For work, you can ask Atlas to open and read past team documents, perform competitive research, and compile insights into a team brief. For personal life, you could ask it to find a grocery store, add all the ingredients from a recipe to a cart, and order them. The agent handles the research and preparation that eats your time. The caveat: this technology is still early. One tester noted that Agent Mode doesn't always work, sometimes acting like a cautious intern in need of supervision. For safety, Atlas has safeguards. The agent cannot run code, download files, or access the computer's file system. It is also designed to pause before taking action on sensitive sites, such as financial institutions. However, it is susceptible to hidden malicious instructions, a key risk identified in red teaming, intended to override its behavior and potentially steal data. The introduction of Atlas dramatically changes the landscape of user data. By controlling the browser, OpenAI gains direct access to user data, which is considered a great treasure for technology firms. Atlas's key feature here is intentional memory. It doesn't just remember what links you accessed, like Chrome. It remembers the context from the sites you visit and understands what kind of content you preferred, adjusting future results accordingly. It can recall past searches and even your reasoning. Analyst Patty Harrington finds this deeply relevant, warning that an agent mode armed with browsing history creates a profile that is personally attuned to you based on all the information sucked up. The question becomes, is this really what you're thinking, or what the engine decides to do? Control. OpenAI states memory is completely optional. You can view, archive, and delete your memories at any time in settings. By default, OpenAI does not use the browsing content to train its models. However, one test found the opt-in setting to enable data training is buried deep in the settings. Users are advised to be cautious and use logged-out mode when dealing with sensitive data. The launch of Atlas is a commercial declaration of war against Google. Chrome dominates the market with over 3 billion users and more than 2/3 of the market share. Chrome is a cornerstone of Google's earnings. The blueprint, competing with a giant, is a big challenge. However, the sources remind us that when Google launched Chrome in 2008, Microsoft's Internet Explorer was dominant, but Chrome won users by offering superior speed and upended the market. The stake. OpenAI currently sells paid subscriptions, but is losing more money than it makes despite having over 800 million users. By making Atlas a gateway to online search, the company hopes to pull in more internet traffic and revenue, and grab a big share if its 500 million weekly active ChatGPT users adopt the browser. Rivalry. This move comes shortly after rival AI startup Perplexity launched its own Comet browser. Now, a quick logistical note. Atlas launched on macOS today, but experiences for Windows, iOS, and Android are coming soon. Because Atlas is built on Chromium and supports extensions, users can seamlessly import their Chrome bookmarks, history, and passwords. Atlas's model creates significant concerns for the wider web ecosystem. Threat to publishers. If ChatGPT so effectively feeds people summarized information, users may stop exploring the internet and clicking on traditional web links, potentially cutting off the lifeblood of online publishers. Trust and accuracy. The reliance on AI to summarize information carries risk, including the technology's propensity to confidently spout false information, a problem known as hallucination. Research has shown that nearly half of responses from top AI assistants, including ChatGPT, were flawed and fell short of high-quality journalism standards. Copyright conflict. This data consumption has led to significant legal challenges, with news outlets like the New York Times suing OpenAI for copyright infringement. Atlas isn't just an update, it's a fundamental change. Once you experience a browser that can read, reason, and act with you, going back to Chrome feels mechanical. Atlas may not replace Chrome yet, but it's the clearest glimpse of where browsers are headed. Chrome made browsing fast. Atlas makes it smart. Are you ready to trust an AI agent with your daily tasks, or are the privacy risks too high right now? Let us know which feature matters most to you in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.